Hello my friends and welcome back to another episode of Noob or Not, my ongoing video series where I play the heroes of Overwatch and ask you, my viewers, to let me know in the comments below what I can do to improve my gameplay. And I need a lot of help today because this is the very first time I'm trying out Mercy 2.0. And Mercy 2.0 is completely different from Mercy 2.1 or 1.0, excuse me. But there's one thing she still can't do, and that's fly through ice walls. Okay, so now the new Mercy's out, and as you can see, somebody's dead already. But I'm not going to deal with that because I saw a Widow trying to take me out, so I was trying to run and hide. Maybe I can get back to him? Maybe? No, I'm still trying to get out of the way. So now I can res somebody right away, and maybe I should have. But, you know, I'm still trying to, this is the very first game, and I was still trying to figure out how to kind of work her. Now, I see the two dead bodies out there, and I see that this Roadhog needs healing, so I fly in to heal the Roadhog. And I try to creep in and get the body over here, but it disappears just too late. I think I'm all by myself in there, but there's a Torbjorn that had set up camp in there. Which brings me to some points I can make about this map. It's kind of, I've played it enough times now, this is like, I don't know, this is the first time I played the map. But 20 times from now, I would say that it would be best for the entire team to go out the right-hand flank and kind of have all these buildings to come through rather than be out in the open. And maybe let a Somber or some other flanker kind of go left and see what they can do. But here, the whole dynamic is different. It's no longer about building up your ult, keeping them safe as long as possible. You know, now all the foolishness they do in the early game, you should be able to kind of recover a little bit. If somebody dies early, you should be able to heal them or resurrect them right away. But that's no excuse for them going out and dying, right? The Mercy 2.0 is a lot like Mercy 1.0 in that you should, as a team, stay together and stay within healing range of your Mercy, and you should be aware of where your healer is. Now, I get that Winston was going in there, was about to go crazy, so I didn't go chasing after him. But as you can see, I'm doing my best to kind of support the team from around this corner without going back out there. There's been a Widow, there's a Torbjorn, which means there's a turret somewhere. I thought the turret was down, so I'm going to go ahead and keep coming around the corner, but there's that Widow. So I'm still ducking and diving and trying to hide. Do I help with the Widow? Yes, I do. Still ducking and diving. Now that Mercy's behind us, she's pulled her ult, it sounds like. She's rezzed the Widow. Now I'm going to go help my Winston, I think, but Winston gets away from me. I'm just trying to find bodies to hide near and around and get in the shield. You know, you can't shoot me when I'm in the shield. Now it's my time. Mercy 2.0. Stay together. If you guys are together, you can get a heal boost. You can get a damage boost. It's 10 meters from the direction, like the first person you're streaming to. You see the range is, it seems further than 10 meters here. I thought that was a body I could resurrect, but apparently it's the enemy body. Oh, man. That's my Torbjorn. All right, so it streams down to the person you're streaming on, and then whoever's within 10 meters of him or her also gets the stream. So Mercy 2.0, now more than ever, ladies and gentlemen, you got to stay next to each other. It is no longer about dying next to each other, which a lot of you didn't do either. I know, it's counterintuitive. The easiest way to get you back to full was for you to die. I know, it's highly counterintuitive, but now that's still the case. The easiest for you to get back to full is to either stay with the team so you can get topped off periodically, or to die so you can get resurrected. Now I'm going to get this 76 because I believe I heard him say his tac visor was ready. And there it is, so I'm going to let him boost up a little bit, take care of that Mercy. I'm going to give him some health also so that the Doomfist punch didn't really do anything to him. So we're clearing it, looking out for May. Oh no, May's going to get me. Am I going to fly to the 76? No. Oh, sad face. We get out of it somehow, and now there's some armor. And now we go into phase 2, and for those of you who have watched my map review, this second phase can be very, very interesting. There's a lot of health packs. There's a large health pack down low on the left. There's a large health pack further up the road and to the right by where the defensive spawn was for point 1. And there's a large health pack up, over, and down on the other side of this wall. That high ground right above where the payload is now is a very strategic spot. I don't know why I went so far forward to try to save that guy. That was a mistake. But now I'm here with Zarya and I'm looking for the bubble and it doesn't come. You know, it happens. But I was expecting a bubble. You know, but that was wishful thinking with a bunch of blueberries. Alright, so this map here, that high ground that I was talking about, that's pivotal. a lot of teams, once the doors closed, and the doors do close on both gaps here, much like Eichenwald used to. So now you have this tiny gap to walk through, or the other tiny gap, but at least there's some other little angles to kind of protrude out. And you can stay in the hallway all the way back down into Bruce's garage there, right? All right, so we clear the point. I just noticed that Dead or Alive sign there. There's a lot of little Easter eggs in this whole map. It's a lot of fun. I don't want to spoil it for you, but there's a secret other than destroying the bike. There's a secret in the opening map. If you haven't found it yet, I think it takes 2 people to open it. I've been able to open it only with another person. I don't know if it's like some type of special trick or something, but yeah, there's an Easter egg in the opening spawn of this map. Go check it out. Try to find it. All right, now, my buddy Bullgrit has been playing Mercy 2.0 on the PTR, and he seems to have it down. So if you don't see anything here that's helpful, and I understand why you wouldn't, I would suggest checking his channel out. He does a lot of good stuff with Mercy. He tells everybody how a Mercy thinks. When I'm healing with the Mercy, I tell everybody how I think too, except it's quite loud, and I'm quite angry about it. I get pretty frustrated when I'm healing with Mercy because it requires and necessitates the team be near each other. Again, especially now, because the team, if you're using your ultimate, you want to be able to stream out to one person and then have them stream to everybody else. So if I'm trying to get to that, I tried to res that person under there, line of sight. You have to be able to see the body also. And I flew up too far. The way flying works, you can use the space bar to go up, but it would be much, much better to aim your camera where you're going and then use WAS to per normal, unless you're really comfortable with it. So I'm still kind of learning. I kind of overshot the up gap and then didn't get in to res that person, and then I blew my ult. So I'm a little frustrated by that. But what I was saying was, if the Mercy is ulting in your neighborhood, if you know the Mercy in your neighborhood is ulting, try to stand in the middle of the rest of your teammates to guarantee yourself the beam. That was a good stretch on my part, if I do say so myself. And I was hollering for everybody to come help me with Reaper also. Winston's going Gorillas. I'm thinking about going in there, but he's way in the advance, and again, it might be better to let him die and then try to resurrect him, right? Critical thoughts that you're having. But at least now the game's not about, oh, I didn't have it ready. I thought it was, but it wasn't. At least now the game's not about hiding and waiting for everybody to die, which, you know, there's a certain amount of tactic and strategy in doing that, right? But like in 2 control points, it used to be if the Mercy was hiding, you only had a couple seconds, maybe 5-10 seconds tops to find her. And if you didn't find her and you finish the fight and ultimates are going off on that second point and out she comes, ring, res goes up, she's immortal, the team's immortal. You know, that was rough. But now it's a little bit more long fight on the second. I think coin flips are going to be a little bit better. Anyways, that was my performance. Here's Da Seed. I'm going to say with the 5id, the 5 ID. Working the payload on the final push. There's nobody there. What a freaking play of the game. Bam. Zone him out. Nope. Just straight. Oh, straight wrecking him. Oh, hey, all right. Good aim. Thank you to all my blueberries for playing with me. I sure do appreciate it. The Trout, Dark Knighted, Defid, Jerkadeskaduf, and Jumbi. My friends, if you found this entertaining or helpful or informative in any way, by all means, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, then by all means, please do consider subscribing for more coming real soon. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.